cherries, it's Jessica here from A Cherry on Top, and today's video is for Technique Tuesday, and this month we are focusing on die cutting. So I grabbed these entomology dies and stamps from Tim Holtz. I have been eyeing them up for a little while and I decided to go for them with this theme. So I am starting with inking up all of them with some Midnight Catherine Pooler ink. It's a nice black, and I'm planning to do some ink blending on top of them. And this Midnight ink won't let any of the ink, when I'm smudging on top of it, that black won't get mixed and smudged in it as well. I grabbed all of my smaller blending brushes and I'm just going over them, and I'm doing this on my Sizzix stamp and stencil tool, which is pretty helpful. I made sure to keep all of my paper and the stamps all in the same place because I wasn't sure if I would need to stamp it again at the end if my ink kind of covered up some of the black. So I've just made sure to keep it on my plate while I am inking up. And what I'm going to do with them is I am going to turn them into a Halloween banner. I thought that this would be a fun craft, and I've been trying to craft up some more Halloween home decor, so I think this will be perfect. So after I get them all inked up, I will stamp over them again with my Midnight ink pad, so you can just see how, because I left them all on there, I was able to ink them up again and nothing got messed up. And now I'm going to die cut them all out. I am taking some washi tape to tape them down just so they don't move when cutting them. And here they are all cut up. I wanted to go over them with some glossy accents, and this it just makes them all glossy, and I thought it would give them a little bit of a different look and texture and would stand up over time a little bit better. I am working on a cherry craft mat, which was very helpful, so any place that I had too much of this gloss on there, it would just peel off. I had these Halloween alpha dies that I've just had in my stash for a while and never actually used them, but I thought this would be the perfect time to use them. You can also Cricut out a design like this and find some cool fonts to play with. And I cut out each letter twice so that when I started to glue them on my banner, I could have a piece for the front and a piece for the back, and just glue my string in between. And this worked out pretty well. Next, I am adding some beads to this string. I wanted 3 beads between each letter just to space it out and add something else to this. So I added all of the beads first, and then now I'm going to start pinching in the letters, and on each letter I am going to have one bug. And it actually worked out perfectly that I had the right amount of bugs for the amount of letters, because there are 14 letters in Happy Halloween and 14 bugs in this set. So that worked out pretty well. First I laid them all out and saw if I needed to move anything around, and then I will get to gluing them on. I also cut out all of the bugs in black cardstock so that these bugs could be a little bit thicker, which I especially thought was important, like with all of the little antennas and legs. And this is something that I want to last for more than just 1 year. So this project was a little fussy and a little bit of moving things around and counting beads and die cutting a bunch. But I do think it was really fun, and it got me in the Halloween spirit because now it's officially October, so I can get very spooky. I feel like this is something that you could really go with a lot of different themes. If you don't like bugs, you could do more of like a ghost or pumpkin type of look. You could do this a bit more bright and cheery colors, even though it's still pumpkins and Halloween and bugs. That's something that I love about die cutting, is that you can personalize everything so much. So here's how they turned out, and then I thought that the black needed a little sparkle to it, so I grabbed some spritz and in the purple, and it just added a little bit to it. I also grabbed these Halloween Tim Holtz lights to drape alongside of it, and here is the finished look. I love the lights with it. I think it turned out so cute. I'd love to know what you think and if you'd try this project. Thanks for watching.